guys, and welcome back to today's number 6 of my 12 days of Christmas. So today I wanted to do a little sit down and show you guys or share with you guys some of the gifts. Since it is holiday season, I wanted to definitely share some of the gifts that I got when I was back in the 90s. As you guys can see, my shirt, it says 90s. So I wanted to share with you guys some of the gifts that, you know, a lot of people my age or back in the 90s, that people that grew up in the 90s, some of the gifts that they got and they couldn't wait to open. So I just definitely wanted to share this with you guys because I felt like it was such a cool thing, because now I see all the gifts evolving and I'm just like, oh my god, at this age I only had this, or I would only want this, and now kids nowadays want so many different advanced things. So I just wanted to definitely share with you guys, and let me know what you guys think, or what were your gifts, your favorite gifts that you guys wanted and that you guys got. So yeah, so I definitely wanted to share this with you guys because that will definitely take me back to memory lane. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so the first gift that of course every girl my age in the 90s had to have was the Barbie. So this particular Barbie wasn't any kind of Barbie. This Barbie was a Barbie that had the twins. So my mom, she personally, she had twins. She had a girl and a boy. So I felt like I wanted that Barbie because I was a doctor and she had the 2 babies. So I wanted this Barbie so bad. And I remember that Christmas I got it. So I was so excited because, you know, I pretty much every girl, like I said, my age wanted to have a Barbie. So me and my sister, we loved having Barbies. We had a bunch of Barbies that I loved. But so yeah, so we pretty much had that, and we would play Barbies non-stop, guys. We would probably wake up on Saturday morning, like around 6 in the morning, because we would definitely set up like our sections. Like we would play sisters. That was our thing. We would play sisters, and which we were already sisters, I don't know. Or like in Spanish, we would be like, let's play hermana. So that's how we would play. So I don't know, let me know if you guys would do that, or it was just like my family thing. That's how we would know to get our Barbies and start playing hermanas or sisters. So yeah, so pretty much we would set up our stuff in the morning and we would play with our Barbies. So that's pretty much what we would do. So when we got that, we would get Barbies basically for like 6 years from what I remember. But this special Barbie was very special for me because for that reason. So yeah. So this next gift that I loved when I got it was this little teapot set. I loved this because I love playing with my sisters. Like I mentioned to you guys, we love playing. So when we had little, like, you know, pots and pans to play with, was so amazing. So I remember opening this when I was little, and that was it. Like I had more gifts obviously, but like to me this was a signature gift for me. This is all I wanted. I couldn't get home and play with it because we do wait till midnight to open our gifts. So when I saw this, I just couldn't wait. I couldn't wait to like open it. So it was so amazing, incredible for me to like get this little teapot set, because I felt like everybody in my family had this, and I was like wanting to get one too because it is so much fun. It was so much fun to just play with your teapot set. I don't know why, it was just like so fun. So yeah, so this was my second gift that I love. Alright guys, so my third gift, I was already, you know, becoming a little older, and I was maybe around, I want to say I was like probably like 7. So I kind of was already understanding the concept of Christmas, and is Santa really real? This next gift, I was probably around the age of 8 going into 9, I want to say. So I was kind of already understanding that maybe there isn't a Santa, or there is. Like I was already in that awkward age because I would see my mom go to the store and I would be like, is she buying me a gift or what's going on? So I remember going to Toys R Us, and my mom purchased this here, Candyland, and I could not wait to like either my mom handing it to me or waiting for, like, it was kind of awkward. So I remember me seeing that, and yeah, so then I just opened it for Christmas, and I kind of already knew that I was gonna be getting that for Christmas, but it was kind of like in that, like I said, like in that awkward moment that I started to figure out that maybe Santa isn't real. So yeah, so I just had to wait for Christmas, and it was like that don't ask, don't say anything. So yeah, it was kind of awkward, but yeah. Moving on to my next gifts. At this point, I already knew Santa didn't exist. I was already maybe going into 9. Yeah, so I was already like, yes, there's no Santa. I see my mom buying all these gifts, so I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna go with the flow and just be surprised when I get it. So this time around, I didn't go with the store with her because she probably already figured it out. So she actually bought us a stroller. So this stroller right here, it's similar. I remember mine was purple. So yeah, I was so excited for that day just because it was a big box, and it was actually a 2-seater. And I was super excited for this. And of course I had my baby. I wanted the most realist baby ever. The babies that were actually the huge babies. So as you can see, like they were the big babies. So my dad would always be like, go get your pelones, or go get your baldies, or go get your chillones, he would say. So yeah, so these gifts were really sentimental for me because I already knew Christmas, I mean, Santa didn't exist. But yeah, so at that point, I was excited because now at this point I didn't know what my parents were getting me. So yeah, so it was amazing. That was around I was 9, 10. Now I started going into my 10, 11. So now this guys, this is when it started getting really real. I started asking for the gadgets. You know, I started asking for the Game Boy. Started asking for that. So yeah, so this year I actually had the Game Boy. I had it in the color, I believe it was a red one. I can't really remember, but it was a red one with the Mario one. The most simple game, the Mario first game ever. So that was when I was around 11. So I started, oh, and I got that. And then of course I had this watch. Let me know if you guys had these watches, the thick, big watches. I don't know, I had a thing for purple. So I started putting a bunch of bands in my hands and then the watches. So yeah, I got my first watch for Christmas, which was this thick, huge one that I got. And yeah, so I started growing up a little bit more, and this has to be one of my best gifts ever, guys. So if you guys are a 90s girl, you guys know, or a 90s guy, you guys know that there was a battle between NSYNC and Backstreet Boys. So I was an NSYNC girl, die hard NSYNC. I was in love with NSYNC. I could not deal with anything else that wasn't NSYNC. NSYNC was my best band ever. So that was my first official obsession for the NSYNC band. I could not deal, I didn't want to hear anything else if it wasn't NSYNC. So yeah, so my parents bought me a cassette and a poster, and I was livid. I had the best Christmas ever. I didn't even care what, I don't even remember that Christmas. I know I got more stuff, but I couldn't remember. I didn't care. NSYNC was it. That was it. I did not care. So yeah, I got my first cassette from NSYNC. Oh, and my cassette player, I believe. It was a cassette player, yeah. The cassette player with the earphones, and then your little cassette player, radio player. So yeah, I got that. So I was super excited. This is just warming my heart from all those memories. I'm like getting a little emotional because I can't believe that I'm almost 30. And I would love getting Christmas gifts. And it was so, Christmas was a different type of Christmas, if that makes sense. Like when you're a little kid, like you don't really have to worry about running around getting Christmas for people, gifts for people, because it's become a little stressful getting gifts, even though you want to get them your family gifts, but it's, you know, it's not as sentimental when you opening your gift when you were a little kid, because you're just expecting, you know what you think you deserve. So share with you guys my best gifts that I've got throughout the years in Christmas, and it has been amazing, guys. I felt like there's so many kids out there in need, and I feel like they don't have that luxury of sharing that, being involved with that, and definitely give some toys to some of the kids that are in need, and maybe they can you know, have a good Christmas this year. So yeah, with that said, I ended with that, and this is day 6, so definitely stay tuned for day 7. And we are getting closer to Christmas, and I feel like it's just feeling so joyful and so exciting, and I cannot wait. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. And if you guys have any comments, any suggestions, definitely comment down below, and I will see you guys on my next video. Thank you.